In the previous lesson, we kind of got our feet on the ground. You have a layer, and you apply a blending mode to the layer, and depending on which one you use, it interacts with something that's underneath it. Blending modes. They're all over here. You will notice when you open up this area, there's like a line between some of them. Like these are darkening blending modes, and these are lightening blending modes. The first grouping is just got two, normal and dissolve. So let's look at those. Normal we know. As a matter of fact, most of us work in normal in the blending mode areas most of the time. It's the way we expect paint to react in the real world on our layers in Photoshop, the normal blending mode. Everything is normal. The other one we have in there is called dissolve. Let me do this. Let me come over here and double click on my zoom tool and make that just a little bit bigger and show you this area right down here where it says Monk's Pond. And I'm on Monk's Pond 2, which is this one down here. I've applied an effect of an outer glow to the words Monk's Pond. Now, what does dissolve do? Dissolve looks for areas in the layer you're using, the blending layer, where there's semi-transparency. It then begins breaking those pixels apart in a random pattern. It dissolves it, if you will, but it has to have those areas of semi-transparency. So to try this out, let's go ahead and go up here with Monk's Pond selected and change that to dissolve. Now watch the words Monk's Pond. You see how it begins breaking it up on a random basis. Now I can show you a better example of this. Let's do this. Let's go back out here, double click on the hand tool, which takes us back into fill the screen. And let me go ahead and cover that stuff up. I have a bigger image of Monk's Pond. And what I did in another layer is I created a vignette. Now that vignette is just black paint, in a sense, with a Gaussian blur. That's all that is. So the Gaussian blur is going to help the dissolve effect. If I select vignette and go into dissolve, watch the difference. That's quite a difference. It's dissolving one image into another, working with semi-transparent pixels on a random basis. Changes the whole look of that vignette, just with that one blending mode. That's normal, and that's dissolve.